the right side of my back, like even when I laugh, it hurts.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you were to just cough like that, it would hurt?
Mm-hmm.
Like, just go ahead and try it right now.
Yeah. Just like a little bit.
Just a little slight shift, not bad. This is all 80% of the population, you're fine. Walk to the edge of the carpet and come on back. I'm going to see how the pelvis moves. We have a lateral shift to the left and come on back. It's interesting because your pain is on the right. I'll have to figure that one out. Oh, you all right?
Sorry.
We have the shoulders forward over here because I know you put a lot of pain in here.
Sometimes I have pain like in this area, but outside of the gym, but mostly from the gym. Yeah.
All right.
This one is like, that's been there for years though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what would you say is the chief one, like the worst pain out of it? This
The
one?
chief one would be this side of my shoulder and this side of my back.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anything that I'm pressing that's like super tender?
Right in that area.
I feel this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I feel the knot. So this is your first rib.
The mountain.
I'm sorry?
The mountain.
The mountain. The mountain of knots. Oh, we can fix all this. All right, let me feel this low back then. It's not as, the spasm isn't what you think. It's not that bad. Anything really hurt when I'm doing this?
Right there.
Right here?
Yeah, and then
I can feel a little bit that's a little bit of scar tissue.
Okay.
Have you fallen here?
I don't, it might be the pressure from tennis just on the courts. That's why like when you jump and you serve and I don't know. I really don't know.
Feel it for yourself so you just know your own body. Kind of like you can
It's like right there, right?
It's like an oval structure like this. On your back, face up for me. This is what we got going on. Yeah, this right side. Do you pop your neck?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, but not like excessively, not like every day or.
Like yeah, every
She's like,
day.
wait, every day.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's usually only one side too.
Yeah, you pop this right here. I'm pretty sure you go like that.
Yeah, I go that way.
You and everybody else.
Really?
Oh yeah, everybody does this one here. Oh, you're opening it. You'll feel this open up over here. That's what we want. I'm gonna really drive it that way. And then the other side, depending on how much it's been squished over the years.
Oh my god.
We'll see whether that side goes. Just be careful with cracking the neck. Be gentle. People are usually more aggressive on their own necks than I am. Is any of this real sore? This is where that little knot was. So I'm like, ooh,
I feel that tenderness.
Maybe she's clenching her hands. Is she okay?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, look at all that.
Yeah, that hurts for sure.
Too much? You know, like feel that. Oh.
Yeah.
That is some knots there. Fairly good though, otherwise on this side. Yeah, not bad. Well, hold on. I can push a little harder. Find something. There you go. I'm gonna wiggle this one through, okay? That's it. Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay. Stop me at any moment. That's it. I'm gonna take you back. Let's see what she wants to do here. This is the one you pop. Well, did you pop it beforehand?
No, it's not popping.
No, I don't think so. But you know what? That's okay. Relax here. Relax. I got you.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay.
OMG.
Just breathe. You okay?
That was a big one.
Yeah. I have to be faster than your reflexes. That's all.
Okay.
You got quick reflexes. It's good. It's a good thing. Just let that drain.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
That was so good.
You want me to try on the other side?
Yeah.
Or- okay. Now that you kind of know what it is, I'll try to. You're just very fast. Oh, it's nice and loose now. I can feel it.
OMG.
I'm like, wee. That's nice. Very good. I can try it again, but if it doesn't go, it's not a big deal. You know, there's like a million ways to adjust this. I'm gonna go up like this. Let's see. Go up in there. That's it right there. And relax here. I got you. I got you right here.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's a lot.
Oh my god.
Chin back for
That
me.
was crazy.
Nice. Good.
Oh my god.
I just know now I have to wait for you. I have to wait. Be patient. That was great.
Wow.
That was a really big adjustment.
That was insane.
It's a nice clunk.
Wow.
Good. Nice. Ugh. I'm so glad we tried it again.
That was like a brick.
It is. It is. And your poor little neck.
Oh my god.
There it is. That's what I want. See that rock? I want that to flip. Very nice.
That was crazy.
Now chin up. Look back towards me. That's it. I can tell. That must be hard for chiropractors to get. You're a little tricky. Just a little. You know, it's like 15 years of experience. I should know how to do that.
Woo. That
Just
was
let
a
that
lot.
It was really stuck. I was like, oh, come on.
Oh my
You did it, though.
God.
You did it. That should feel a lot better. You're going to feel a little loose up there. You okay?
That was so good. I can't even believe it.
You did
Yeah.
good. You let me in. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You let me do it. It takes a little trust the first time.
Wow.
Like, am I going to really let her do this? It's nice when you can get that one to go. Okay, feet. Just kind of help your little toes a little bit. I'm going to pull. Is that okay?
Okay.
Tell me how the low back feels when I do that. Does that hurt a little bit? Like that? Is it okay?
Yeah,
Okay, that was the hip. That was great. Perfect. And anything in the low back when I do this? Does that hurt it?
okay. Yeah, just a little.
Okay, I'm not gonna go anymore. Any pain here? In the low back? Or if I pull here? Not
I
bad?
don't think so, yeah.
Nothing? Okay.
Mm-mm.
You would be kind of screaming if it was real bad.
Yeah, no.
We're not done. I've just got to flip you over.
Okay.
So I just want you to sit up and kind of like take a little break.
Okay.
Just kind of take a little break there, okay? Like make sure you're okay.
Woo! I still can't believe
That's
how
like
big that
huge.
crunch was.
It like clunked, like clunk clunk. I didn't think I was gonna get it, honestly.
Wow.
Yeah, that should feel good now. Yeah, take it like right and left.
Feels like airy.
Good. Feels like
Yeah.
you're floating.
Yeah.
That's good. Perfect. Now, if you want me to get you up at any time because your sinuses get congested, just let me know, okay?
Okay.
Some people kind of like get a little, just kind of like chin up a little bit to protect the neck. But it's springy. I'm just gonna push. Anything overly sore as I'm doing this?
No.
Like, nothing sharp or...
Mm-mm. I really feel so much relief from that crack. Crazy.
It was big. It was really loud on both sides.
It was dense.
Yeah, that's a lot of built up tension there. It's good though. Hey, you got rid of it. You know what I mean? You let it go. So it's kind of just goes, if the patient gives you that split second, I have to have fast reflexes though, and make sure I'm fast enough. So really it's more speed than it is anything else on my part. You want me to tap it? Yeah. So we just clipped a mic to you, okay?
Okay.
Now, anything pressing on your forehead here? You're okay? Okay.
Yeah, no, it's good.
All right, so we're going to do these, okay? Some more pops. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Deep breath in. Deep breath in again. Ooh. Jeez. All right. Deep breath in again. Yeah, there it is. Like my sound effects. Sometimes I have to let the air out. My own body to get those to go. Yeah, that was pretty much all of them. You got maybe one here left. Deep breath in. That's it. It's in. This is just skin. No joints. Kind of like what we were talking about earlier. Any pain when I do that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. I won't pull too hard. Yeah, there you go. I think you just need to get used to me.
It's my fault.
I'm just gonna blame you. Never blame myself. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I know these are deep. This one right here, you feel that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so the way that we get it is we take that like that, and that flips the scapula up so I can see it.
Okay.
And then I kind of just pull at the scapula here. There it is.
Ooh.
Oh, I know, I'm sorry. One more. Here we go. There it goes. There it goes. Sorry. Take you down. Perfect. Now everybody's usually more congested on this side, okay? Into this lat. Like I'm gonna go into there and try to see what you're feeling, okay? Is it this here?
Yeah.
Like that? Yeah, yeah. Is it what hurt when I move that tissue around?
Actually, it doesn't hurt for some reason, but
Okay.
yeah.
But this is where it's,
It hurts like underneath it for some reason.
like underneath the bone here?
Like
Or
when
lower.
you touch the knot, it doesn't hurt, but like right under it, it hurts.
I see. Okay. Huh.
Yeah, like right there.
So I'm gonna pull this up. Let's do some lymph drainage. Oh, I see. I got you. I'm shaking it to distract you. There you go. That's it. I'm gonna do it this way
Yeah,
again.
I felt something that was good.
Yeah. There you go. Relax this down. That's it. I'm gonna come back to it, okay?
Okay.
I just have to even out this side. It's puckering here. We just keep going until it's flat. Until all the pieces are in alignment. There's a lot going on here. Actually, there's more on the left than on the right. Up here, anyway. Feel all that?
Yeah. That's what they usually say, like, my right side hurts, but they say, like, the left side is worse.
Yeah. See that? That's kind of inhibiting you there. It's okay. It's nothing like to worry about. I'm just like, geez. It's probably guarding. You know, this is the side that you use or whatever, and it's moving it. A lot of this is posture, believe it or not, at least from my point of view. I know we were talking about MRIs and all that stuff, but a lot of this is postural. Maybe get like a standing desk or, you know, a treadmill under your desk or something like that. If you're working from your desk, you know. Doing okay?
Yes.
Just checking in on you again. This is what I want the massage therapist to do to me, but they won't because it's on the spine. And I'm like, just push a little harder. It's okay. They're like, oh no, we don't crack backs. I'm technically cracking myself. I have a license. You can. There you go. Now it's moving. Yeah, see the resistance on the left?
Yeah.
Like,
I do, yeah. Uh-huh.
You know, it's just tighter. Doesn't mean that the right doesn't hurt. It just means I'm going to work more on the left to free that up for you. It could be that the right is just overworked because the left isn't moving. That happens a lot. But you're good. You're good. Okay, we're going to go into this part now, okay? And we're going to go into the low back. I'm going to try to protect the clothing as much as I can.
You're good.
Baking soda gets oiled out. People are like, you ruined my $100 Lululemons. I'm like, baking soda. Soak it in baking soda. Don't wash it with other clothing. No, it's all right. It doesn't ruin it too much. Okay, here we go. Anything hurt when I'm pushing down like this? Is it unbearable?
On the mid and the right, like, I
Just
think you
right in
pointed that area
Yeah.
out.
Like
Yeah.
right here as I'm pushing. Okay. So what I'm going to do is come in here with my elbow and get that one. But if it hurts in the low back, you got to let me know. I'll do something else, okay?
Okay.
Like right here. I don't care if it hurts right where my elbow is, but does it hurt in the low back?
Right now?
Yes.
No.
No. Okay. As long as it's not going down into the low back, we're fine.
Okay.
As long as it's like, yeah, you're on my rib, you know, you're fine. We're fine. It's when it starts to shift lower that I have to back off. There you go. That's it. Ugh. It's coming out. Take a deep breath in. There she is. Perfect. Is this hurting your low back?
It's not. No.
Okay, good. But see how there's just, see how it switches? It's not here on the left. Now these always burn on a lot of people. Like this pelvis region. That's normal. So I'm gonna actually push up on her here. Open this up for as much as I can. I'm gonna hold down the pelvis and pull. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me move this like that. There we go. Oh. Dang. You okay?
Yeah.
There on the side. No. Just gotta. They're just high. I'm sorry.
You're good.
That's it. This is the kind of thing I have to do. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have to travel it down to the outside of the leg here. Oh man. No, that's not working. Hold on. It's stubborn. Oh, wow. There it goes. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
This is the one I'm always like, oh, it burns.
Yeah.
My veins are on fire. There we go. Is that too much? Okay.
Ooh,
Okay, okay.
it's okay.
This is the joint. This is what I'm actually going to adjust down here. So I kind of leave these guys alone until we get like an MRI. You know, I kind of just let them take a break here. Okay. And I come down in here and open up these. And it tends to get stuck on people because it's weight bearing. And they're just bulky joints. They're big, clunky joints that don't like to move. Kind of like your rib cage, you know? It's like
Yeah.
stiffer. The low back gives you more mobility. That's its job, to make you flex and bend. Sometimes you work above it and below it. And it's enough sometimes just for it to unwind. Oh, it's all the way down into here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is actually go through the pants because we're filming. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me if anything's burning too much. I want you to tell me if it burns like ice. Keep moving. Don't let them just, you know, for a minute or so. That really just, the nerve can't take that. See, I'm into all these little crevices here. Sorry. Yeah, this is the bottom. This is the coccyx down in here. Right there. Now this is actually part of the hamstring. It's not that deep. Okay, that's the scraper.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's my metal one. It looks like you've been cleaned out pretty well. When was the last time you had it done?
That scraping, it's been probably like A year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you just have like a couple little blebs here and there, but it's not bad.
So what would be like coming out, or what's like the...
So like tissue that's stagnant, that has like doesn't really circulate that well, like blood can't, scar tissue.
Okay.
It tends to have more blood congestion in there because it's scarred. You know, it can't. Its circulatory pattern has been altered from the scar tissue. Oh yeah.
That actually feels so good right there.
Yeah. I can see this one. You know how we get this one? It's up to you. I can keep going like this, but I can't. Is that okay?
That feels wonderful, actually.
Okay,
Like,
okay, then let's just
yeah.
keep going like this then. I'm just gonna, so I don't get too much oil on you. Yeah, that's your scar. It's like it's whatever's, it's a reaction from what's happening. Now tell me when it doesn't feel so good, okay? Because at some point it's gonna be like, I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it right there. Are you okay?
Yes, that is so good.
But that's like the only way. Caveman style.
Maybe
I mean,
that's the issue.
Maybe. I told you it could be.
Because that's like the exact area.
Oh, ooh. Here, yeah, look at that.
Yeah. That's exactly the area.
Okay.
Wow. That's good.
Get it. Yeah, that's your rib. That's the last rib there. Yeah, this is QL. Call it quadratus lumborum. Oh, when you see it at the gym, you know, you'll see it. I can go down into here. I'm just gonna stick some oil in it. You alright?
So is it like surface level?
Yes, this is all in the top layers. You see what I'm saying? When I was with my elbow, I was really pushing.
Okay.
This is all, feel how I'm like right on the surface.
Oh my god. That is so good.
And it's hard to get this one yourself. You know, I would tell you, but it's like, eh. Because you can do scraping on yourself. But it's a rough one to reach behind and get it, you know? All right, let me do this one. Let me just see. You got one here.
Yeah.
You got it over here too. Just not as bad. Oh yeah, when I have pain like this, I'm like, somebody please just...
I wouldn't be able to do it to myself. There's
I know.
no way.
I have to like. That's why Dr. Max. I'm like, come on, Dr. Max, please. I can't get it. Somebody help me. You go all these training, right? 8 years of school, and then you can't do anything for yourself.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta go find someone else to do it.
There's
for you.
no way.
It's like a dentist. I imagine how would they do it on themselves? Maybe the front teeth, but. I think I saw a dental procedure where he was fixing his front tooth in a mirror.
Oh my god.
It's like, what are you gonna do? They never tell you that. You never like get that in your head that you won't be able to really work on yourself. You can to some degree, but not everything. Because I'm like, why do chiropractors have bad backs? Well, they didn't find someone to work on. No, usually chiropractors are like the fit ones of the bunch. Even if they don't look fit, they are. Because to do this job all day, you gotta be. It's very physical. But this side did bruise, but not like this side.
Wow.
Here, let's take
That
while you're
was
like that. Well, I'm not
insane.
done, but
Okay.
let's take a picture while it's still red. Because it's gonna fade. That dark purple is gonna stay there for a few days, like you know. But this pink stuff is gonna.
I'm
But it
so
looks
curious.
Wild right, it looks wild right now, yeah. Okay,
Oh wow.
so that you can zoom
That
in
was
if you want.
so much relief. Like this area
Yes.
and then like right here too. Oh my god. That was so good.
I know. I don't know how tell. You get it on yourself.
That felt so good.
Oh, good. Okay,
Like,
well, you found
it
something
solved, like, I feel like it's gonna solve the issue that was
okay.
right here.
I mean, you know your body.
Yeah.
If you're rolled like this, you can pop out the back
Okay.
in the muscle. And, you know, so maybe that's what's going on.
Yeah, because when you were doing it, it felt like it was, like, relieving that,
Whatever
like,
that
tension
is.
right there. Yeah.
You probably could kind of do it.
Maybe. Yeah.
I haven't even gotten to the front of you. I've been so focused back here. You okay?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'll get it. Nice. All right, just gonna get this one a little bit. You're saying you're hurting here, so yeah. We gotta like stretch it so that I can stretch that muscle a little bit. I don't feel it. It's funny
Yeah,
how it's not
actually-
here.
Actually, it's not bad. When you scrape it, I don't feel anything either.
Yeah, I'm like, huh. A little bit here, like down at the very bottom. But that's so common. That's from moving the arm around. That's like nothing to worry about. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
not really like.
I don't feel it either.
Because I mean, this is a lot. I know you've had it done before, but I'm just telling you from my point of view. I'm like, geez. It's nothing I haven't seen before, but I just know you're gonna be sore.
Okay. It's like crunchy almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. People have to be a little bit masochistic to enjoy that one. I mean, it's
I'm not
just-
saying anything.
I mean, hey, takes one to know why.
Oh, jeez.
Come on, yeah, it's always like,
Yeah.
All right, we'll see how it feels. Like, kind of take it around. I have the pops.
Oh, it feels really good.
Okay.
Oh my god. It feels like airy and free. Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Well, this is good that we have
Yeah.
something that we can do. Okay.
Okay.
So now is like the rest of the pops.
Okay.
So like back and arms.
Okay.
mostly. Okay.
Okay.
And then we're gonna show you a home stretch. I
Cool.
want you to do.
This is so free right now.
Okay.
Oh my god. Like this.
You just
I feel like
you're back.
when I used to go like this, it was really tight, like,
Crunchy.
yeah.
Yeah.
and now it's like
So,
more free.
I took the fascia and stretched it down to
Okay.
here and pinned it back down here. Okay, I know it's a funny thing, but I took it from behind your scapula, it's all clumped, and I pushed it back down to here.
Okay. Yeah, like
If you're
maybe
feeling
so
good.
next time, like, still work on.
Oh yeah.
This area.
I mean, the thing is that, I mean, I can do it. What it is I just don't want to make you ill.
Oh, okay.
It gets really like, you get like a flu type feeling. You might even still get it because that was a lot that came out. Oh yeah, I mean, you can. I mean, I can scrape that if you want.
I feel like I crush myself at the gym a lot, so it's like,
You're used to this.
yeah.
Well, okay, so that's probably, yeah, my athletes can usually handle, they kind of know, like, oh, they understand
Yeah.
what good pain is and what bad pain is. Yeah, you bruised there.
Okay.
Ooh! When you're doing it to yourself, we're usually harder on ourselves. And if you find, like, actual, like, bruises, like, that means you're going too hard.
Okay.
Like, the hickey stuff is light, but, like, if you're like you actually have like bruises.
Okay.
Like
yeah.
with purple and black. That means you're going too hard, okay?
Yeah, this side was, it's crazy because this side was more painful, but this side I feel like when you were working on me it was like more dense.
Yes, your entire, so it switches. You have it on the left and then it goes to the right.
Okay.
So it's like it goes like this and then like that.
Yeah.
So it's a double S kind of there.
Yeah.
And then if you want the neck, just flip your hair over. The neck tends to be more sensitive. Doing okay? Yes. I feel like the neck is always so tender on everybody. Ooh. Interesting how it's over here. Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. There it is.
Ooh.
There we go. Okay, there's part.
Ooh.
Okay.
That was good.
So that's what I'm getting is
That
this
was
big
really
one
good.
on your back. Take a break. Just kind of let that sit, knees bent. This one's optional. Knees bent for me. This is the pubic symphysis. It's in the it's just above the groin, but you have a joint there, right here. My hands stay here, but if it pops, it's in this region.
Okay.
Are you comfortable with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay.
Okay. I just have to tell you. Okay.
Gnarly, but it's okay.
There's like a big disclaimer.
Yeah.
Of it. Press out against my arms. More. Like, I'm strong. You can go. More. I gotta feel the muscle. Yep, there it is. Okay. And then squeeze my hands. More. Like, give it all you got. More. Give it all you got. Go, 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 go. Let's try it again. Press out with everything you got. That's it. Good. Now let's try squeeze. Squeeze more, go, go, go. A little bit. That's all she's gonna go.
So weird.
And then move your hair out so that we don't roll on your hair. Oh, perfect. So right there, like kind of center it for me on your spine. It kind of cups your spine. And bend your knees. Yeah. You'll figure it out. You'll feel what's right. Bend your knees a little more. And then kind of like take your arms up and over like that. Perfect. Yeah, that's our roller.
It's kind of like harder.
We have a firmer one. Opening and it's a, you know who does a good job? Ask the figure competitors, the bodybuilders that are figure.
And they go like that.
They do this thing where they come up and they pull. And
Right.
they have to, they have to be able to tighten their abs in an
That's
extension and
crazy.
show off their abs.
Yeah.
Because it's extended. So it's that much more difficult
Yeah.
to tighten while you're in an extension. Because we're not doing this. We're doing this and tightening.
Okay. I see.
That's all
Wow.
that is. Everybody does this.
I used to always like this.
I know, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's just, it's this. The figure competitors, if you ever forget. And yeah, you gotta
Okay.
stick the boobs out.
Yeah. That's if they're not big enough.
Well, I mean, you're preaching to the choir. But, people are like, why is she doing that? Because I'm just constantly, it doesn't, like when Dr. Max does it, nobody thinks anything of it. But when I'm doing it, they're like, what are you doing? I'm doing this for my
terrible.
health.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Wow.
I want this to move that way.
Yeah.